Hey, welcome back to the Life of a Founder. I try my hardest to keep it super real on this because I kind of feel like there's nothing else out there that kind of touches on being a founder, well, a bootstrapped founder. If you haven't seen any of these episodes before, just head back, I'll link them here. But yes, as a quick intro, I'm Sophia Bomick, and I've been making this series about bootstrap founders and in real time because it's very hard, and it's much harder being a founder and starting a business when you don't have investment. So yeah, I kind of create this series just because it's nice to have something to look back at, especially on the days that I'm struggling. But yes, I didn't post last week, and it's because I haven't been very well. So working full time, going to the gym every day, and actually running a business, it's tough, especially when you're responsible for all your own bills and you've literally got no one else to rely on. You're the one that's pumping everything out. You can fall ill. And I've just realised now that it's important to look after your health than anything else. So if you are someone that's working around the clock like me, make sure to look after yourself. But a few things that I wanted to update on. So I think if you're someone starting your own business, whether it's an app or whether it's any other business, the one thing that you should learn to get on is social media. It's something that I put aside because when I was in boxing, I was doing really well. And then I came out of boxing to create Endorse Me. But at the time, I didn't know I was doing that. But I think I just put a hold on what I was posting because of my ego. But you have to put that aside. I think it's really easy to build on social media if you put aside your ego and actually follow the trends. So that's what I'm looking to do, but kind of doing it amidst everything else. But it's a really good way of generating traction on social media without lots of investment. So definitely urge you guys to do that. From the other side of things, yes, I said I wasn't very well. Last year, actually, or the year before, I had a lot of issues because of stress. So I kind of took that on, but the last 6 months were tough. I think I'd mentioned that I had moved day jobs into a new role. I finally passed probation, so that's a huge win for me. But it was actually, when I found out, it was a lot of stress off my shoulders, which, I don't know, I think I just relaxed. So yeah, all the whatever happened. And I was able to pay off a second loan that I'd taken out for the business, which is Epic. So, it's moving forward in the right way. And I think it feels so much better when you're investing yourself and then you're paying off these loans. Like it's wild. It feels really good. I secured my first customer for Endorse Me. It may not have been directly to do with the app, but it's still part of the marketing suite. And we're officially revenue generating. I don't really know what to say because maybe I should have started this off with this news, but yeah, huge. I can't believe we're revenue generating now officially, which is amazing. And I've come up with loads of new ideas on how to kind of build this suite of marketing skills that I have and start generating revenue from that side. From the other side of things, I think I mentioned last time that I was going on a date, which did not turn out how I wanted it to, but on a positive note, you always learn, don't you? And yeah, so I don't really share too much about my personal side, but yeah, it's been a heavy couple of weeks actually. I decided to reconnect with somebody in my family who I hadn't spoken to for a couple of years, but it didn't really turn out how I wanted it to, sadly. So definitely a bit sad, but do you know what? I think that this journey of being an entrepreneur, and actually it's very vulnerable. You're putting everything on the line for something else. And it makes you want to take more risks. And I love that. Like, I love taking risks now because it might pay off, but if it doesn't, at least you tried. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about this. But yeah, like I said, I didn't post last week because I wasn't very well, but I think it's been a nice couple of weeks because a lot's happened and it's been really positive and definitely made me look at things differently. But yeah, now, like I said, I am going to be testing this out myself. So anyone else that's actually going on that social media journey, come on it with me. I found a course for £7.80. It was so cheap, just to learn about kind of editing, scheduling, coming up with ideas for content. So I'm going to do the course and start implementing these changes, and then I'll link the course. If I think it's good, I'll definitely link it, because I really urge people to do this, especially if you're in my situation where you're a bootstrapped founder. It is the easiest and quickest thing you can do. Yes, creating content can be long, but you know, it's better than us spending our money and money that we don't have. So yes, I will link that. But I think the biggest lessons that I've learned in my last 2 weeks of being a bootstrap founder is that things can actually change very quickly. If you really want to generate revenue, there are creative ways of doing it. You have to think outside the box, and your business is not just what is in front of you. It's so much more than that. It's like an ecosystem that you're creating. So think about the other areas where you could generate revenue and add it to what you already have. I'm so happy. It's been a shit ton of achievements. And yeah, like I said, not everything's going so smoothly in the personal life, but how can I really complain? Because, you know, I'm healthy and it could be so much worse. But yeah, there are ups and downs of being bootstrapped. You know, it's not sunshine and rainbows. I have been getting sick quite often, but that means I need to look at my health more and what I'm putting into my body, and just looking after myself more. So it is making me put myself on a pedestal, but I'm trying to keep it as real as possible. That if you are someone that is working full-time, building a startup and also looking after their health, you just need to be aware of this stuff and the realities of it. But it's fun, trust me, it's fun, and it will pay off. I also think sometimes we as people focus on the wrong things, things that aren't as important as other things. And I think we could be giving back to the world more, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is like offer services that give more to people, whether it's on a small scale or a large scale. But it's exciting because it's literally made me think outside the box. But yes, thank you. Sorry I missed last week. But I hope you're all well. Definitely hit me up. I am hosting a webinar tomorrow night. Actually, I'm going to start hosting in-person seminars next year. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know, and I'll put you on the list. But yes, really, really nice to do this again. And I hope you all have a lovely day. And obviously, I'll be back next Sunday. Thank you so much. Bye.